Welcome to the Agora YouTube channel. My name is Mrs. Hill, and I'm one of the kindergarten reading specialists here at Agora. I'm excited to hop on and read you the story, A Halloween Scare in Pennsylvania. Prepare if you dare, a Halloween scare in Pennsylvania. Prepare if you dare for a night full of thrills. The time Pennsylvania left me with chills. A tale filled with sights that are best left unseen. You ready? You sure? This was my Halloween. The werewolves howled loudly. The moon shone so bright. I stayed in my bedroom, the curtains shut tight. My heart started pounding. My knees felt so weak. But being a brave kid, I just had to peek. I pulled back the curtains, my mouth opened wide. An army of monsters had gathered outside. They staggered and stumbled and lurched down the streets with bags full of cookies and candy corn treats. Emerging from sewers and houses and stores came creatures and critters with ravenous roars. Then more came along from all over the state. They filled up the streets at a dazzling rate. Arriving from Harrisburg, York, and St. Mary's came ogres and wizards and phantoms and fairies. They gathered together for one spooky night to seek out the living and give them a fright. The thunder clapped loudly with terrible booms. The witches dodged lightning and clung to their brooms. The two-headed doggies tried chasing their tails, and banshees let loose with their hideous wails. The vampires hung out on the streets in their gangs and grinned just to show off their pearly white fangs. The mummies moaned loudly and swayed side to side, while Frankenstein stopped about town with his bride, just married in Pennsylvania. I did not know they were married in Pennsylvania. A hungry young goblin came licking his lips at thoughts of the pretzels and pickles and chips. His pot belly rumbled with yearning for pies. But why shoo away those delicious fat flies? Ooh, his flies. The pirates from Pittsburgh came looking for swag. A big jolly Roger displayed on their flag. They ran round the town with their cutlasses drawn and danced, making merry from dusk until dawn. The creepies were crawly, the crazies were crazed. The zombies from Scranton had eyes that were glazed. The ogres from Haverford were ugly as sin, with big bulging noses and warts on their chin. Oh my. The ghouls danced around, but were lacking in soul. The gargoyles could rock, but the headless could roll. Although the whole spectacle seemed to spell doom, I foolishly thought I'd be safe in my room. But then something happened that made my heart jump. From somewhere below me, I heard a big thump. Their little Flyers flag there. I froze for a moment, as quiet as a mouse. Yes, I could hear noises from inside the house. Uh-oh. I put on my slippers and pulled on my robe. I shook like a leaf, but I don't think it showed. Then slowly but surely I crept down the stairs, preparing myself for the biggest of scares. My hands trembled wildly. I opened the door. I still shudder now at the horrors I saw. The stereo spat out some hideous sounds as dozens of monsters jumped madly around. The sight was horrific. It made my skin crawl. These monsters were having their Halloween ball. And right in the middle, one monster loomed tall, the hairiest, scariest monster of all. Look at his shirt, it says, "I love Pennsylvania." Oh my, these monsters. He turned round and saw me. I fell to my knees. "I'm not very tasty, so don't eat me, please." He beamed ear to ear and broke free from the huddle, ran over and gave me a big monster cuddle. He just wanted a hug. "At last, we have found you," he said with a smile. "From Philly to Erie, we've looked for a while. We came here to give you your wonderful prize." He held up a trophy in front of my eyes. "Best costume in Pennsylvania." "A prize, and for me?" I replied with a grin. "But what did I enter and how did I win?" "You've won first prize for the costume you're wearing. It even scares me, and I'm tip-top at scaring." "This isn't a costume, I'm just dressed as me." "Exactly, the scariest thing you can be. A small human child with a cute button nose. Your teeth are so shiny, you've only 10 toes. No hair on your face, no horns on your head. The whites of your eyes are not glowing or red. A bone-chilling costume, a horrible sight. A worthy ensemble for Halloween night." We partied together until the moon set, a Halloween night I'll never forget. And next year I won't want to hide in my bed. The monsters won't scare me. I'll scare them instead. Ha 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 ha. And there we have the story of a Halloween scare in Pennsylvania. Have a great day.